Music TV.
Listen, man, we're sick of all the BS out here, bro. It's going down. Keep it peace style. Y'all thought it was over for the day, but there's more news for yous.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an enemy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get on up in the chair. Because we come at 8:30. That's called the morning drip. Then we come at 12 p.m. That is called the nooner.
Hey.
And then we come at 6 p.m. for the evening news. Let's get it in here, son.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
These nuts. It's in the Get that fed. Get your soul fed.
Listen, man. It's Keep It P podcast, man, and we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and guess what? We show how one could have, could not have been keeping it P. And I'm always, and I mean always, with the one that's keeping it T. But we're not trying to tell you what to think. We're trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an onslaught of anti-black racist propaganda perpetuated by the lamestream media and the Democrats and Republicans, both, who got on code against your ass. But it's always easier when you're with the teasier. The teasier, could you go ahead and, you know, lay down some law for them, brother. Tell them, hold on, IT, get teasy in there, hold on. But come on, guys. You've been doing great on these episodes, okay? I don't want to. All right, there we go. Thank you.
Appreciate your IT.
It's easier when I got the teasier. Go ahead and introduce yourself there, sir.
Hashtag for the record doe. Hashtag FTRD. TZ Von Savage in the place to be.
But don't pow. What is that? What is that? A self-love, self-hug? Yes, my friend. Yes. All right. So listen.
Hey, keep the culture alive, yo.
That's right. So listen, man. Got some news for you, dude. A little bit more before we go, because it's been going down all day. And this Daniel Kaluuya, he played Get Out character so good. That's one of my favorite movies. I reference a lot of life to that movie because I think Jordan Peele was really on something.
I'm trying to tell y'all something.
But this story is going to be a little bit different. The media says Daniel Kaluuya mentioned his mom's sex life in the Oscar speech and she was not impressed. But we're going to go somewhere else with it because in this speech, he spoke a lot of real things. Now, not saying he was on some Malcolm X or anything, but
no, not at all.
But they trying to like overshadow the real stuff that he said and talk about this sex thing between him and him mentioning his mom in the sex thing. And you know, we don't necessarily have. It's funny, like they didn't really cover that part, like the speech part. They don't really cover as much. It's all about the joke now because they didn't flush the cycle down with the joke. But the thing is, bro, listen, you're experiencing what we've been talking about, or what we always talking about, is being played and used as a tool. Don't let that happen to you. Don't sit up there and watch it happen to us all these years and now you falling right in the trap. You would think that you would come over here and you would get on something different, you know what I'm saying, and try to elevate and advance, and by doing that, paying homage to the people that came before you and try to pull them up since they placed you in this position. Obviously says something about Jordan Peele too, but that's a whole nother video. And he keeps seeming to do that too with him, with Alopecia or whatever her name is, right? And us, Alopecia, whatever her name is. They want to talk about. They bring up the Judas and the Black Messiah. I wouldn't be happy, being equated with that movie either. They kind of used you on that one, right? But then again, like what he played Fred, and that's what I'm saying. How you gonna play Fred Hampton? He's not Foundation at all.
At all.
Oh, by the way, y'all been wondering what this flag is about and what everything means. TZ and I are going to break down the flag and its true meaning here on a special FBA Foundational Black American episode where we're gonna totally define what it is. And what it is what this is not. Somebody from across the pond coming over here portraying our black heroes and leaders, and really kind of it's almost in an attempt to disconnect us from our history, because if we can't see ourselves in the movies or the adaptations of these people, then we can't connect to it. That's for only leaving the history to oratory or memory and that kind of thing, right? Because all their movies 300 and all of that, it's graphic detail how those little 300 people supposed to have kicked everybody's butt. But you,
for real, if you want to tell the real story of that, they was really both black. The army, the 300, and the other ones were both black, to be honest.
And and they
that's on that video as well.
Well, yeah, they always still are. Yeah, they still it. And I while we were talking, I was kind of looking for the video of the speech, and everything's about that joke. It's cutting in and at the joke part. We don't want to hear the joke. We want to hear the real shit.
I told you, it's all about the joke. But then hold on. He still played his role, because then he was like, "Oh, thank you to the movie studios and Boop Bop and to Mommy and Daddy for even, it takes a lot to even film about such a man like this."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he still was stepping and fetching for Mommy and Daddy though.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what you expect. We see the kind
expected, right?
Yeah, they knew what they was bringing him in for. You better be grateful there, little Jigaboo boy.
Those little couple of remarks that he had made, I was actually shocked, and then I wasn't after the joke. Like, y'all ain't gonna talk about that. You probably weren't gonna talk about it anyways. And for that matter, I don't know if it wasn't planned.
Right. Yep, because they always giving him a script too, and they try to dictate real life through pop culture. You're definitely correct on that. It's all propaganda. It's a whole setup of I'm white and I say so, and look who's special because I say so, type of affair. So whatever. I don't know why people still watching awards, participating in awards, even give a damn about an award. I don't get it.
I mean, love it. They just knew Chadwick Boseman was going to get the award, that they had planned for it and had all kind of celebratory situations in place. And then Anthony Hopkins, who ain't never won nothing, came through, and now he's the oldest. Whoopie woo, whoopie woo. And now you can't say nothing, because that would be ageism.
And look, and not only that though, and then I bet you got the little Shea Butter Twitter over there all crying, Oscar's so white and blah blah blah. Why do you even care? You want to be accepted. I see. I get
there
it.
You go.
I get it. Well, we ain't gonna hold y'all, man, because there's more news to come. Keep it.
But I bet if we supported our own awards and gave out our own accreditations, and we supported it.
Not the BET Awards, not the NAACP Awards. If it ain't done,
I'm talking about folks that ain't got to answer to Mommy and Daddy.
Right. If Tariq do an award show, I'm with that. If somebody in the black media do an award show, fine. But man, we checking everybody's files. Everybody's a Kuna Matata until further notice.
Till your file is scanned.
And look, and you got to prove it every day.
Straight up. Not just that one scan, And you
Every
think
day.
you done made it into the database.
And you got to let it be known. It got to be out somewhere. It got to be pound B1. It got to be pound FBA. It got to be pound cut the check. It got to be pound tangibles. It got to be pound something we talking about. Somewhere. And ain't,
Period.
as soon as we hear minorities, people of color, disenfranchised, underprivileged,
underserved,
low income communities, any of that shit, you're done.
You're done, son.
This one too. Black and brown.
Oh man, that's offensive.
I am so sick of hearing black and brown. Why, black people? Stop being afraid to just say black and stop right there. Stop.
Do you think they ever say they don't? It's rare that I hear a black and brown. I can't see. Yeah, I've never heard it because I've heard it like twice out of like 1,000.
I ain't heard it because I can't remember it. If I remember, look, I ain't heard it because it ain't. I can't remember it because I would remember that shit.
But what I do remember is quite a few of these. You're not like the other ones. Yeah, because they won't stand on their own. But I know that that's a racist comment, see, and I'm gonna let you know that. And love, peace, and blessings. Aloha.
Check out the comment section, y'all. And LeBron Jameson, TeasyMossSavage.com. Check that PDF out. Dude got the dress on. I ain't do it. We just letting y'all know so y'all can stop idolizing these false prophets. Peace.
Daylava.com, melanated people, download the app.
TeasyMossSavage.com, all of that. And we out, man. We'll be back with more news. You know it. You already know we coming back with more news, so don't even trip, player. Don't even trip. Don't trip, player.
Music TV.
But much love and respect, you know what I'm saying? But tune in to J Lava, YouTube, TV, and everything else, and you're gonna see what you want to see. If you have any questions that you want to know, inbox him, hit him, and he gonna tell you. And if you haters got something that y'all want to say, keep it to yourself, cause we don't care.
Sure.
Hey, boy, I gotta stay loyal. You know, right? The guy got the drop on me. You warmed up yet? Nothing like this on stage, screen, radio, TV, or cable, baby. This is an exclusive.
Music TV.
Hey Riri. Hey Rihanna. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement.
Gated this shit, self-made with this shit. I'm slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gated this shit. Slide in the way, bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Back, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. always on the go. I'm always moving fast. I be running up a check. I be getting at the bag. I don't mean no disrespect. I ain't coming at you bad, but shawty gotta go, cause you sounded to me fast. Probably be here all day if it wasn't for you. I don't mean to cut you off or interrupt it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do the industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good. And I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more.
Music TV.